The screen fades in on my face, close up, lit only by the soft glow of an airport gate at dawn. My eyes are tired but steady. I speak directly to the camera, voice low and raw, like I'm finally admitting something I've carried alone for too long. I canceled my parents' entire European vacation. While they stood at the gate, bags packed, passports ready. Every car declined. My mother's voice cracking over the international terminal loudspeaker. Elias, what have you done? I didn't answer. I was already halfway across the Pacific, my kids asleep against my shoulders, heading somewhere no one could tell them they didn't belong. My name is Elias, 43, hardware business owner, husband, father of 4, and for 15 years, the invisible backbone of a family that only called when they needed something wired. It wasn't always like this. Or maybe it was, and I just refused to see it. Growing up, I was the reliable one. Caleb, my brother, was the charming screw-up. Mara, my sister, the golden child who could do no wrong. I worked summers at the family store, saved every penny, built my own shops from nothing. When things got tight for my parents, medical bills, car trouble, a leaky roof, I stepped in. No hositashchen. Then the asks grew. A weekend in Napa. Flights for Mara's anniversary. Caleb's emergency vet bill that somehow included a new TV. I told myself it was temporary. Family helps family. By the time my stores turned profitable, it had become expectation. $45,000 a year. Not one lump sum. Death by 1,000 swipes. Hotels, dinners, excursions, souvenirs. My card lived in Mom's wallet like a spare key. They never paid it back. They made it up by inviting us to events where my kids were politely ignored. The breaking point came on a quiet Sunday in April. Dinner at their house. Candles. Laughter. Mara filming everything like content. Dad clinked his glass. We're doing Europe this summer. The whole family. Paris to Santorini. Bucket list. My oldest, Jasper, 13, actually smiled. Rare these days. Sophia, 11, lit up. How, Dam, Baus. Evie, 5, clapped without understanding. Then Dad's gaze shifted to me, fork in hand like a gavel. Not you and your kids, Elias. You dragged the pace down. We want relaxed. Adult. No drama. The table froze. Evie whispered, "Are we going on the airplane too?" No one answered her. Mara giggled nervously. Dad, Mom passed out leather passport wallets. One for each grandchild. Except mine. Itineraries. Matching luggage tags. Photos planned. My kids stared at empty placemats. Jasper's face hardened into something too old for 13. Sophia's eyes filled, but didn't spill. She's learned to cry quietly. Theo looked to me, waiting for the fix. Evie just kept asking. I felt Lena's hand on my thigh. Steady. Don't explode here. Dad continued. Your kids are a lot. Ours sit still. Polite. Caleb nodded. No offense, man. Just facts. I swallowed the acid in my throat. Force calm. Got it. Enjoy. Dad exhaled like I passed a test. On the drive home, silence thicker than fog. Jasper stared out the window. Sophia blinked back tears. Theo asked, did we do something wrong? Evie fell asleep, still confused. Lena said softly, they looked proud of themselves. That night, kitchen lights low, kids in bed. I opened the card app. Recent charges, new suitcases, premium seats, villa deposit. All on my dime. No ask. No discussion. Lena watched. What now? I removed them as authorized users. Called the bank. Deactivate immediately. The rep didn't flinch. Done. Then I searched flights. I'd hoarded miles for years. Business purchases, vendor payments. Never used. Always deferred for someone else's emergency. Phuket. Thailand. Direct enough. Beaches. Temples. Warm nights. 6 seats. Us only. Confirmation pinged. Something in my chest loosened. 2 days later, Mom called. The card's acting up. Declining everything. I removed you, I said. Stunned silence. Then fury. The trip's already booked. You booked it without including my children. You're being petty. Emotional. No, I'm being done. Dad texted. Caleb guilt. Mara accused me of ruining the grandkids' dream. No apology. No, we were wrong. The morning they were supposed to fly, we packed at dawn. Kids groggy, excited. Kasper, no grandparents. Just us, I said. At our gate, my phone lit up like fireworks. Voicemails. Texts. Mom screaming. Everything declined. We're humiliated. I'll let it ring. We boarded. Evie curled into me. Sophia whispered, "This feels different." In Phuket, salt air hit like medicine. Mornings on the sand. No schedules. No judgment. Jasper built forts with Theo. Sophia collected shells in peace. Evie laughed without checking if it was allowed. One sunset, Lena leaned into me. "You gave them back their childhood." Back home, the fallout arrived. More calls. "Your father's stressed. The kids are devastated. You're destroying us." But my kids, they breathe easier. They ask fewer questions about belonging. I still love them, my parents, my siblings. But love doesn't mean funding exclusion. If you've ever been the family safety net, if you've watched your own children treated like extras in someone else's story, what would you do? Keep swiping to stay in the picture? Or finally walk away and build one where your kids are the main characters? Drop it in the comments. Because sometimes the hardest boundary is the kindest gift you can give your own family.